Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Now it's Hazard. Hazard is onto this. Roberto Carlos. He leaps for it. It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Mbappe, looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Neymar plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Has a look and plays it forward. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. It's Rui Costa. Now, can they get him away? And Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Edmilson. Played back into the centre. Desai did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Jeff Chiba always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
And that should get the job done.
Ekatike clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Good ball, good take. Romero wins the duel this time. Jeff United Chiba already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's gone loose. Hazard. And it's Rijkaard. O'Shea, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a cracking ball. Desai spots it and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
O'Shea. Rui Costa. Rijkaard. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. And it's Hazard. Rijkaard. Rijkaard! Oh, a very decent attempt. Spread to the right. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Yaya Toure. And it's Rijkaard. Hazard. Just past the 40th minute mark. And he's being shifted off it. Tries to play it through. Pull it. And this is Hazard. Yaya Toure. And that's a foul. Simple decision, quickly taken. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Jeff United Chiba up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Jeff United Chiba with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Back on the way then. Jeff United Chiba leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Jeff United Chiba do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's Ed Nielsen. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Ekitike.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Neymar, and here's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yaya Toure. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Knocks it out wide, and he's managed to get free. He's rising! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rijkaard. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Iniesta.
And it's been taken short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Showing great feet there.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And it's been hooked away. Iniesta. Oh, super ball. It's Hazard! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Finish. And this is getting better and better. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but
takes a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Jeff United Chiba are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking for the run. And a chance! And he hits the net! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Jeff United Chiba are making a change now.
On the field. Number 6.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Opts for safety. Jeff United Chiba will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Real chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Ekitike really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Messi with the short one. Yaya Toure! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Jeff United Chiba now in a position far more desirable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Bullet being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose...
Just the keeper in his way! And he can thump it away. Referee has just said play on. Out for a throw. And here's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And a chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
O'Shea. Yaya Toure. And Iniesta. Cafu. Iniesta. France are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Messi. Iniesta. Messi. This is a promising build-up. He's looking wide. Looking to play him in. That's a shade optimistic. Saliba can clear it away. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! Fiore. And it's Edmilson. Fiore. And Edmilson. And it's Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar, can he get it through?
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So, a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager is...
And we're done. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thiago Silva. He's a player who doesn't seem to have any weaknesses at all, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's technically gifted, and very comfortable in possession. What I particularly find impressive about him, though, is his consistency and his reliability. He just never seems to make a mistake. Opposition strikers could be in for a hard time of it today.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Hazard. Roberto Carlos. The cross it goes. He leaps for it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Fabian Ruiz. Turns back here, probably the best option. McTominay. That has been slung wide. And he's undercooked that. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice bit of trickery. And here's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Jeff United Chiba are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Yaya Toure. Jeff United Chiba are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
And it's O'Shea. It's Rui Costa. Eder Militao cuts it out. Cantona. He won't be happy with that one. O'Shea. To Rui Costa. Neymar. Under an awful lot of pressure. Rui Costa. Well-timed, excellent interception. He's under a lot of pressure there, trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Roberto Carlos. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Khan trying to keep this in. Oh, nice touch. Forlan was in no mood for any of that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. O'Shea. Rui Costa. And he's forced to go back. Tries to play it through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Forlan. And he is deftly away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. O'Shea. And it's O'Shea. Now McTominay.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Yaya Toure. McTominay. And it's Rui Costa. Rijkaard. Might be danger here. He's Ekitike! O'Shea. And it's Rijkaard. Now Yaya Toure. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So and the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. So what can they make of this? O'Shea cuts out the pass. Azar. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rijkaard. Ekitike. Rijkaard. Little pass back. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. And this is Hullet. He's in a good position here. Cruyff. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? That's very neat. Hazard. This might spell danger. Can he finish? Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. It's not an especially good pass, that. Forlan. That's going wide left. Great vision. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ekitike clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Desai is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Cleared without hesitation. And it's Yaya Toure. McTominay plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, sweet feet. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ekitike! Oh, good finish. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Number 19, Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a...
And Cruyff! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
They've played it short. Forlan. Neymar gets into a good position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the...
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Jeff United Chiba are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is good progress on the left. And here's Haaland. Gives it back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
And he's taking no chances there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Yamal.
It was indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that.
Neymar with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cruyff! It's a goal! And what a climax we have here! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Inter Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Nicely shaped ball. That's that, the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows.